Get the. What's up? This is gonna be the first time I'm using a webcam. I'm. My name's Amand. You probably don't know me at all. Um, this is my channel, Big Allman. I'm gonna make gaming videos, whatever videos that just come to my mind on here. Today I felt like playing this game called Protoviolence. The first game I tried to play just did not work. Is what it is. Can't do anything about it. So we're gonna be playing this one, right? So I'm gonna get it booted. And then after that, we can get this popping. My edits are gonna be pretty rough. Get it like right there. Right here. Right? My edits are gonna be pretty rough. It is what it is. But, we keep it pushing. Toggles, image descriptions, audio titles, self-voicing,
Self-voicing enabled. Toggle self-voicing selected.
V to disable. Should I keep that? I don't know if I should keep that on, bro.
Toggle self-voicing select.
No,
Self-voicing disabled.
I should not keep that on. Line spacing, regular, taller. What is that? I don't care. Cream. White. Pause. Font size, regular. Let's go. Enter. Authentication approved. Loading records. So, I don't know what this game is about. I saw in the warnings, it said something about, if I remember correctly, it said something like, in the, warnings, it said something about doing experiments and stuff. But this is a visual novel, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Over 2 decades ago, Dr. Iris Kai wrote me a recommendation for an up-and-coming international security agency. Back then, I was overjoyed. I had chalked it up to the usual trajectory of high-flying scientific careers. Get into a growing field early. Do good science while the fires of invention are still hot, then dip out with a distinction before the coals grow cold. But maybe I was just projecting. The first time my name showed up in a cybernetics textbook, I called my parents and invited my friends to dinner at my favorite restaurant. Compare that to half a year ago, when I got a write-up in the East Coast Medicine Review. I'd even open up the copy they sent me. I thought Iris's NU was a little more advanced than my own. It was a nice party. My headphones are gonna die. She was surrounded by friends and co-workers, lauded by her peers and praised by her subordinates. And the whole time she looked hollow. Fear of retirement, I theorized. I couldn't be further from the truth. Stop. The organization I've dedicated my life to has always been at the forefront of cybernetics. The bleeding edge, some would say. Yet, they're pushing all the wrong boundaries, taking science, my science, in a cruel new direction that I cannot abide. Okay, so we're running experiments on people. Deidre's hands are shown on a wooden desk with photos, pamphlets, files, and notes on the YTDI. What's a YTDI? About the YTDI notes. New program developed. Okay, based on my cybernetic, Angie is part of the research experiments on children for authorized personnel only. Okay, so I think I kind of get what's happening. My research is being used to experiment on children. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm not powerless, and the architects behind these new programs aren't fools. Ow, I just hit my hand. If I can represent a proper case against this, show them the pain hidden between the numbers and the suffering they're whitewashing over in pursuit of percentage points. I didn't even notice this eye thing she got going. I have hope that things can still be made right. But that hope is dwindling. I thought I guaranteed peace to the world with my research. Maybe all I did was read a new Nero. What? Oh, wasn't Nero the light. My bad. Wasn't Nero the king? A conversation between Deidre and Iris is shown on Deidre's phone. Nero was that mad king or something like that. Sorry for messaging you at this hour. Couldn't sleep. Iris, having second thoughts? No. My transfer's already been approved. Next Monday, I'm entering the Youth Training and Development Initiative as a supervisor. Damn, I can't read. Supervisor, but, question mark? Iris, you've worked with Stop longer than I have. Okay, so Stop is, can you tell me anything else about YTDI? Nothing that'll help you sleep. Damn. Well, that's reassuring. I still can't believe this is happening. Stop's full of scientists, not... I never oversaw any of the projects directly. By the time the YTDI was founded, I was already on the way out. From my understanding, the program was based on your research. Damn. Specifically, the younger the patient, the better the cybernetic sync rate. Oh, yeah, that's disgusting. You're cooked. That report was intended to stop agents, for stop agents. Not anyone under 18. Cybernetic enhancements is a major surgery. Even if we're giving someone a new eye or ear. There's all the anesthesia involved, intense PT regimens. Some volunteers need immunosuppressants to sync their enhancements. Can you imagine how painful that would be for a child? Well, the higher-ups clearly felt differently. To them, the Youth Training and Development Initiative is for the greater good, educating and rehabilitating underprivileged children. How does grafting dangerous technology onto a child have any positive outcome? What's the point? Where's the greater good in that? When Stop was founded, that good was clear. Back when the world was in turmoil and the cybernetics were getting slapped on terrorists and rebels in vet clinics and garages. That must be garages. Stop put an end to that. We put an end to that. Then we kept going, so it would not happen. So it wouldn't happen again. And because we kept going, the world's now the safest it's been in decades. From the presidents of the countries to Stop's very own higher-ups, the people in power are now pleased with the new state of things. And they'll do anything to keep them that way. ... Like I said, not the best conversation topic if you're looking to put your mind at ease. But do try to get some rest, Deidre. From the sounds of it, you have a long week ahead of you. ... I'll do my best. Damn. The phone is put away. Okay. May 13th, 2070 something. Dang, this is deep in the future. Okay, so basically, I guess I'm gonna go work for these dudes for a little bit. I got a long week ahead of me, this is what she said. Ooh. The interior of the YTDI is slowly shown. It's a modern white building with a frosted glass ceiling covered in a diagonal lattice. Deidre is standing on the YTDI's top floor, which has metal garden railings. There is a large black column at the center of the building. My first impression is that this place is beautiful. Natural light trickles through frosted glass, enveloping the courtyard below in a warm, if not softened glow. From the bridge I'm on, I can even see green. Grass, flowers, trees, and an oasis of natural beauty, full of life, and a full lattice of children, and full of laughing children. I can't help but wonder if I made the wrong turn. There's no stark surgical scrubs, no hospital gowns. And the air smells clean. Not disinfected. Clean, not disinfected. What's the difference? But my eyes are inevitably drawn towards the towering column that pierces the building's center. It's a dark monument with few doors, no windows, and a very heavy shadow. My skin prickles. What purpose could? Not lost already, are you? My train of thought, grim path is cut short by a familiar, husky voice. Alright, let's get husky. Wait, okay, let me chill out. Oh, it's a woman though. Husky woman voice? I can't do that. I'm just gonna read normal. Dr. Tan appears. She's a short, fat woman, that's kind of crazy, with square glasses, dangly earrings, and a lanyard. With her ID, her hair is long and black. Her eyes are blue. She has a mole above her mouth. Her hair is partially tied into a bun by a red and blue scrunchie. She wears a blue tie-dye shirt, gray sweatpants, and a white lab coat.
Angie, it's wonderful to see you again.
Oh, they reading? Okay. Wait, that was me. Why is it she reading? Can I turn that on? Wait. Options. Self-voicing. Just text speed. Sound. Voice raw. Display. Unseen text. After choices. We're not gonna skip anything for right now, but is it this?
Preferences, save. Preferences.
Hell nah.
Toggle self-voicing disabled.
I hate hearing that. Alright. Same to you, Deidre. Why, bro, why am I reading as the other person? Why isn't the other person talking to me? I guess, whatever. As usual, her choice of word is fine, but I recognize the warmth hidden underneath them. It's a little loud, isn't it? Give me a second. My bad. Text speed. Let's get that down. That's probably better. It's been a long time since we talked face to face. For sure. I didn't think we'd get to work together again. But not every career path is a straight line, right? No, definitely not. Happy, as long as I'm working with you, I'm so weird. Happy as long as I'm working with you. I was surprised to learn that you wanted to transfer here. To me, you were always married to the craft of cybernetics and nothing else. I guess that's one way of putting it. Angela Tan. I suppose there's more to me than meets the eye. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't read like a normal person. I suppose there is. So I understand you're planning to write a case study to work on the work that we're doing here at the YTDI. You are always more interested in the theory than application. But then again, you are always a pioneer as well. I mean, it's a new program based on my research. Why wouldn't I want to observe it? Oh no, I think it's fantastic having you of all people here. In fact, no. I don't want to get too deep into the discussion on your first day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, shouldn't I be like rich? Like super uber rich if all of this is based on the research I did? I wonder how that goes. If you make like a theory or something that's like solving world hunger or something, how much do you get? I saw they paid one kid like $40,000 for making a bar of soap that costs like 20 cents or like 5 cents, whatever. That's crazy. You get paid $50,000 for that. So if I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, solving world hunger, they're about to give you bans. There ain't no way they don't. Your time is valuable, so how about I give you a tour? Deidre. Oh. Well, damn, hey, what the I did not click. No, trust me. There's a lot here. More than we could cover in one day. Oh no, I need to read that right. There's a lot here. More than we can cover in one day. Something just fell outside my room. But we should be able to go over the basics. And who better to help you find your footing than an old colleague? She looks so proud. Alright. Where to first? Awesome. I'm not a professional tour guide, but I'd say the courtyard would be the best place to start. Lead the way. Alright, progression, let's go. So this is our old friend. We've worked together before, I think at a different facility if I remember correctly. As Deidre and Dr. Tan, oh she's Doctor. As Deidre and Dr. Tan make their way down YTDI, the floors of the building are shown. That's why there's so much greenery. Of course. We want our trainees to be as healthy as possible, both physically and mentally. And while it might be hard to see it on an MRI, being around trees and plants really does do wonders for the brain. No, Angie, I believe you. Actually, I think I feel it myself. Bro, you just got here. Calm down. Calm down. That's placebo hell. We installed it all for the trainee's sake, but if it helps the staff stay sane as well, it's a nice bonus. Oh, in like a mental sense, okay. I thought they were talking about, is it not for food? That reminds me, you should see both the classrooms too. I thought, do they just have, why didn't they show it? I wanted to see it. So we'll take the stairs, or we'll take these stairs and go through these doors. Oh, after you, of course. And if we just go down this hallway, okay. What the heck? Wait, these doors are pretty simple, huh? Oh wait, I said this game was like Japanese based. I think I'm wrong. This seems this looks like an American cartoon type thing. Deidre and Dr. Tan arrive in the classroom hallway. It's a minimalist white place. It's kind of blue, isn't it? The only things it has are the classroom doors and windows that overlook the classrooms. We're here. Bit of a walk, isn't it? Must be easy to get lost. I suppose. But you get used to it. Anyways, this is where the trainees are educated. Get educated, sorry. Oh. And what does that entail? Well, we got all the core essentials. Mathematics, literary, self-defense, and physical education. No, I mean, self-defense? I feel like that's kind of normal, right? They did that in school. Did they do self-defense in school? Oh, don't make that face. What you talking about? I ain't making no face. It's not that serious. I mean, if they're doing self-defense, like, we're pew-pewing in shooting ranges. Wait, this is not TikTok. What the fuck am I doing? If we're just like shooting guns at shooting ranges at like the age of 14, that's not nuts. That's not anything crazy. I am from Florida. I will say that. I'm not gonna hold you, so never mind. Rest of the states think differently. Gym mats and padded gloves and whatnot. Oh, okay, fighting. What? That's normal. Stop playing. At their age, the trainees couldn't hurt each other even if they tried. Bro, if they're just doing boxing, that's normal. They do wrestling in school. And do they ever try to hurt each other? The world's a dangerous place. The hell? There was a pause before that. What the? Our trainees know that better than anyone. The earlier we teach them how to protect themselves, the better off they'll be. I suppose you're right. I mean, that's true. That's true now. That's applicable at any time. ... Alright, now you want to make it awkward and shit. Come on. But it's not all schoolwork and drills. They get to do fun stuff too. I mean, we passed an arts and crafts center just a moment ago. You should see some of the stuff they make in there. We might have the next huh? What the Mark Rothko or Agnes Martin on our hands. Is it insane that I don't know who these people are? As a matter of fact, hold up. Should I look it up? Nah. They're probably some important painters or something. I'd nod as if I know who those people you said. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Keep it going. Fine art was never a favorite subject of mine. Relatable. Thank you. Holy. I was gonna go look it up because I'm like, those are crazy names. Well, I have to check it out another time. Same. What the heck? We're on the same wavelength right now. Yeah, you ought to. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. You heard to do a detailed case study on a single trainee, right? Yes, that's right. Why do you ask? Well, we've got a class going on right now. Should be a literacy at any time of the day. I don't know if I said that weird. You're suggesting I choose my case study subject right now? Could give you a much better idea of what we do, seeing how the trainees actually go about their day. Come look over here. I walked before you said that. Don't worry, they won't notice us. They're all preoccupied with writing exercises, it looks like. Why'd she do it like that? What the hell? Let's look in the class. Alright. Deidre and Dr. Tan look over the classroom through the corridor window. Looks like the corridor. Look like the corridor. It's also minimalist. No! Frick! Oh, wait. I can go backwards? Oh, I can go backwards. Okay. Okay. I did it with my mouse wheel, so I gotta remember that. There are several silver chairs and desks lined up. Each desk has a paper and pencil. Huh? Paper and pencil on it. At the front of the classroom, there's a whiteboard, a dark wooden desk, and a blue chair sat in front of it. Some of the grammar is a bit. Next to the desk, there's a white shelf with cupboards, boxes, and textbooks. I can't read either, so I can't even say nothing. So this is a classroom. I've been in medical libraries with more noise. They're very well behaved. You can thank the people who designed the core curriculum for that. Our trainees are showing a 34% increase in memory retention compared to the same age control group, short and long term. Wait a second. They're literally experimenting on kids. So there's just a control room of just normal kids. That's very impressive. Isn't it? The bell could ring right now and they would still be glued to their work. If there was any education program, they'd all be finding their fine liners, glaring at the clock, doodling in the margins. If this were any other education program. Like that child over there. Alright, let's see the first other character. Let's meet him. Who this? He's a bit of an outlier statistically. Really? But I thought your curriculum was, well, it's not 100% effective. Sometimes you'll get stragglers. But we don't leave them behind. All they need is a little extra motivation. There, the teacher's already taken notice. He's taking him to the front of the classroom? Is he being yelled at? Yelled at? The teacher might be raising their voice. Hold on. Why are the children lining up with them? They didn't do anything wrong. Well, that's the extra motivation I was talking about. What? Oh, these are the kids. We got blonde, brunette, little black girl. Hey, what's up, Melanin Queen? The children in the classroom are shown lining up in front of the whiteboard. She looks depressed. Jesus. She looks, I don't know if that's a she or he. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say he. He looks like he hates her. He looks depressed. She looks like she just goes with the flow and she's just a happy-go-lucky type. Do my work every day. Teacher's pet, all that. The children all wear uniforms consisting of a white shirt, epaulettes, blue shorts, and a blue striped neckerchief. What's a neckerchief? Handkerchief? I'm just gonna say handkerchief. Their handkerchief is held together by a slide with the stop symbol. On the left is a lanky child with black curly hair and dark skin. On the right is a fat freckled child with blonde hair and pale skin. In the center is a small, pale boy with big round glasses and fluffy brown hair. 2 strands of his hair are held up by a hairband. What? 2 strands? Alright, buddy. So we got oddballs. All the new trainees get sorted into their squadrons. Into squadrons. Squadrons? Like soldiers? Like birds, I'd say. They're close-knit. We expect each squadron to fly at roughly the same pace. So if one member underperforms, their entire group is made aware of it. I know it looks a little inflexible, but they're better off learning these rules early. I'm not sure of that. Oh my god. Oh, hey. The boy in the center turns to Deidre and smiles at her. Hmm? He smiled at me. Oh, they're supposed to stand perfectly still for a full 5 minutes, so that's... Might have to refocus. I've made my decision. The scene transitions back to Dr. Tan and Deidre in the corridor. Oh, good. So which trainee? I want the boy to be my subject. ... May I ask why? Oh, she don't like him. He's a troublemaker. I was completely wrong about him. I am not a good judge of character. I may be dumb. Deidre. I can't give a concrete answer. I suppose I'm going with my gut. That's not very scientific. Then why don't we call it an intuitive choice made by one of the world's leading cybernetic researchers? As I said, that particular trainee is something of a statistical outlier. Okay, so he was the one doing that stuff earlier. Then taking a closer look at him should help us correct any inefficiencies in the program. No? She low-key smart for that. I suppose I can't argue with that. Yes, sir. Let's go. 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 Let's. All right. So where are we now? What is this? Got to be our office or something. Oh no, that's our hospital room. Deidre and Dr. Tan arrive at Pavel's dorm. His dorm is visible to them from the outside, separated only by a large glass window. So this is this looks like a hospital room. This looks like hospital beds. What the? Like, it looks like I'd go in for a checkup. Inside the dorm contains 2 work desks, 1 bookshelf, 1 closet, 2 repurposed medical beds. Okay, that's what it looks like, that, with blue bedding. There's also a table in the center of the room with 2 chairs. Alright, D. Excuse me. Here's where his quarters are. Jesus. You... Dang. This burp almost killed me just now. Let me get this water in me. You're certain this one, this is the one you want to use for your case study? Again, I've made my decision, Angie. Alright, alright. Just wanted to confirm. I'm moving around a lot. ADHD is kicking my butt. Trainee C045. Okay, no, let me do it right. Trainee C0-458. I repeat, Trainee C0-458. You've got a visitor. Come over here and greet her.
Huh?
Oh.
A visitor?
Ooh. Make it quick, please. She's a very busy lady. She's a very busy lady with a lot to do, to get done today. Bad jit. Look at him. From behind the window, the small boy walks over to greet Deidre. Another child trails behind, a taller girl with brown skin and long black hair. Her head is lowered, and her hair in her right hand is deformed. Damn. Oh. Wait a minute. You're the lady I saw in class. Yes, very good. So, what's S4-174 doing behind you? Shuri wanted to come, so I let her. This really doesn't concern her. S4-174, you can... It's not a big deal, is it? What's the harm? Roommate. What the man? No, go back. Cause I can't. No, go back. What's the harm in getting introduced to his roommate? Okay, there you go. Oh, getting introduced to his, and then he stops her and says roommate. So this is little girlfriend. Okay, that's what. Oh, that's okay. I see what's going on here. Bro's a little player. He fought with the melanin. I like it. I knew I liked him. I knew I liked him from the start, bro. I knew he was gonna be my guy. But so that blonde, whatever that is, boy, girl, whatever you are, is gonna be the hater. We already found the antagonist. Easy. All right. Relationship. That's cool. ... Right. And I noticed she keeps calling them like C0 this, that, and the third, and he called her Shiri. So I think he's the one with personality or something like that. Or yeah, I don't know. C0-458, this is your cue to introduce yourself. He probably has a name for himself, huh?
Well, allow me.
In a normal, timely manner. Hey, little dude got spunk. like that. I like that little anime.
Nice to meet ya. I'm Pavel.
Mmm.
Though most of the people here only call me CO458.
Okay, so were they born here? A number? Standard procedure. We try keeping things double blind around here as much as possible. Plus, the first class had like 3 Emmas and 4 Quins, so I get. Okay, never mind. So that's just a thing they do. Right. What about you, lady? What's your name? Deidre. Why'd I say it like that? Deidre Destrange. You can call me Dr. Deidre if you want. Okay, so we're both doctors, me and Dr. Tan. I guess I would have to be a doctor to like have people going with my research. Dr. Deidre. Dr. Deidre. Dr. Deidre. Hehe. That's a nice name. Has anyone ever told you that? Not, recently. Couple of footsteps. Oh. Do you want to introduce yourself too? Oh, what the? They just had her bob up and down to say yes? That's the shyest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's a good representation. Well, the floor is all yours. Hello. ... I'm Shiria. Okay, so they actually do have names. Okay, they actually do have names. I already knew that. Why am I saying this? You got this, Shiri. Look, Dr. Deidre's waving for you. Waving to you. Walking. Did she just walk away? Shiri's my roommate. Normally we stick together. If I'm around, chances are she's around too. I see. You two must be very close. Oh, we're besties. We don't go anywhere without each other. Except for class. I wish we weren't in different squads. Hey, D. I'm not looking to interrupt here, but we don't have all the time in the world. I need to show you around the research labs. Okay. Let me just wrap up here. It's nice to meet you, C0458. C0-458. Jeez. That's a mouthful. Starting next week, I'll be interviewing you. Interviewing me? About what? About your hobbies, your classmates, your future, lots of things like that. I want to know how I want to know how you and your fellow trainees are doing in this program. Oh, I can do that. But I'm confused. Why me? Because I picked you specifically. And why did you pick me specifically? Why is he saying it like that? You stood out in the class. I saw you and thought I thought you'd be interesting to talk to. Makes sense. My teachers always say I'm like a dandelion in a field full of roses. That's one way of putting it. Wait, isn't a dandelion like a weed? Yeah, they're disrespecting you. But wait, what about your friend? Just because I'm interviewing you doesn't mean you can't stick together.
Sound reasonable?
Oh, okay. So they're gonna talk at random times. That's not annoying.
Yeah.
Throwing me off. There you go. Keep going.
It's a deal.
Might turn on auto. Alright. Changing seasons again. I wonder if there are chapters and stuff like that to this game. I don't know how long it is exactly though, so I'm gonna have to eat that one. Dr. Deidre and Dr. Tan leave Powell's room, or dorm, and make their way back through the dormitory complex of YTDI. This is the black pillar in the YTDI center, so the interior is black too. There are rows of dorms next to each other, lit by blue light. In the middle of this complex, there's a dark Y tower with a double door at the bottom. Sorry if I rushed you a bit back there. And if I came across as grouchy earlier, it's just... I've been working a lot of hours lately. It's tough out here. Angie, it's fine. Not like I was much better in the past. Like, to get that type of research done, you were probably locked. You gotta be locked in to get some done like that. People are literally using your research. Oh God, don't remind me. When you were talking, when you were taking lead on official organ development, it was like you were in a trance. That's what I'm saying. You got to be locked in. If I gave you one little tap on the shoulder, you'd turn around and hit me with a right hook so hard that I would turn into Popeye. No, actually, I will turn into... Just go, bro. I'm not funny. Deidre, snap up like a cobra on a rake. Yes, I remember how you put it. Those were dark times. By the time we pushed through the development on the spleen, I never wanted to see another culture sample as long as I lived. Why'd I click so hard? Here. So Angie, about those research labs. Right. From here, the fastest route would be... Go. Come on, where are we going? This is a long introduction, isn't it? The keyboard is typing. Case study report. 5 dash is so nuts. It's January, February, March. Yes, I count on my hands. January, February, March, April, May. May 13th, 2070 something. Initial supervisory report. Supervisory? How do you... I don't know, man. Fuck, bro. I'm not smart. Though it's been advertised as a youth education program, it is my understanding that the purpose of the Youth Training and Development Initiative... Oh, Youth Training and Development... Okay, there you go. YTDI is to prepare the trainees for the cybernetic enhancement and eventual employment with... Stop. Why did they say this one and not this one? As in the acronyms. While it is known that biotech synchronization rates are inversely correlated to age, the side effects on the individuals below age of 18 are not fully understood at this time, and may be more severe than they would be on an adult mind and body. Furthermore, I have concerns about the purpose of the program and how its participants are selected. As a supervisor, it is my intent to observe the YTDI's operations and ensure that the health and well-beings of its trainees are properly upheld. As part of my duties, I intend on engaging in focused case studies of trainee C04, okay, this is me, -48, to observe his development under the YTDI's curriculum. For compliance purposes, our one-on-one conversations will be recorded. For compliance purposes, there you go. I said compliance. What? Dr. Deidre Destrange. Dr. Deidre Destrange, not Deidre's. No! Go back. Can I go back? What? I can't. Fuck. Alright, this is our desk. The Unstoppable Roachman. This is our computer. Case study report. 6/12/2070 something. This report makes 1 month point of trainees C0-58's case study. In this time, I observed several facets of the YTDI's operation now believe I have a firm grasp of the day-to-day activities of the trainees. The majority of the children selected for the YTDIs come from orphanages. So they got their name from the orphanages? Upon arrival at the YTDI, trainees are separated into squads, similar to one utilized by stop field agents. Formal education takes place entirely within these squads and involves tuition and literacy, mathematics, self-defense, etc. Outside the classroom, trainees have access to several extracurricular activities, including craft work, sports, and video games. While these activities are beneficial to fostering bonds and growth between children, I find it notable that several of the activities available overlap with the ones frequently undertaken by the stop operatives in the recovery period after the implementation of new cybernetics, e.g. Sewing for hand-eye coordination, video games for reaction speed. Oh, sewing? I get it. The standard of care appears to be at least sufficient. I can't read. C0-458 has experienced that it is a significant improvement over his previous lodgings. Still, I have some questions to raise with Dr. Tan later. Hey, so I'm gonna guess he was in the room with that blonde kid, and the blonde kid bullied the goddamn hell out of him, or something like that. Dr. Deidre Destrange. Okay. Clicked on this. A phone notification pops up. The craft center was nice. I mean, that's gotta be a good sign, right? Who am I talking to? Iris. Oh yeah, this was a character. We haven't seen her yet though. A good sign and a good thing are different matters. A good sign and a good thing are different. Yeah. Isn't a good sign a good thing? What? I know. I guess. It's all just window dressing if the end they're working towards is, well, as I said, at least the craft center was nice. I'm reviewing your file, and I'm a lot more concerned about the militaristic conditions you reported. Plus, every time you critique some part of the YTDI, Dr. Tan seems to resist. Angie always been pretty rigid. She's not a bad person. Just very by the books. Jeez, man. Can I just burp or something? Dr. Tan is a salaried administrator. She's been around for so long that she writes the book. No one's forcing her to stay where she is. I could have easily been in her shoes, Iris. Not with her scruples. I don't know what that word is. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. From my impression, Tan's philosophies on cybernetics have this whole savior complex to them. What? She just wants to help people. I'm sure she believes that. But in your logs, she seemed obsessed with Shira's right hand, constantly talking about improving it. Cybernetics are meant to meant to volunteer. Wait. Cybernetics are meant to be a voluntary choice, not some mandatory fix. Don't people do that today? She's still doing it for the kids. She's my friend. Deidre. You're one of the brightest people I know. Maybe the best of your generation. But think about the lab script, the classrooms, the panopician, the panopician. What? I've never seen these words before. In the dorms. If this is what Stop has become, you don't owe them anything anymore. It's the founders that are rotten. It's the foundation. Its foundations are rotten. What am I talking about? We can heal that rot. If you say so. I just want people to have faith. I just want to have faith in people. I want to have faith in the Stop and its scientists and the colleagues and friends I've worked with for years. Even a genius like you can't change the mind of someone who's not listening. That's dead ass. That's why the case study needs to go on. I will make them listen. Right. She don't believe in me. You don't believe in me. You know who do? You know who did? Anything else you want to discuss? I brought Pavel a grape-scented sticker to the... Sorry. I brought Pavel a grape-scented sticker the other day. He loved it. I take back what I said. Sounds like it's all rosy over there. You put the phone away. Let's look at the notebook. So much reading. Damn, I'm getting cooked. June 6th. That's on the 6th. 2070 something. Some part of me wants my thoughts to blow with the wind. Putting them to paper certainly meets that mark. Besides, all the blue light was making my eyes ache. Yeah, I was about to say that earlier. Those things have there's like no windows and it's all blue. That has to hurt their eyes. Why are they doing that? I don't understand. But there are more pressing issues to worry about tonight. I think this is based on our world. It would have to be. Just in the future. A flashback to the YTDI dorm complex is shown. The children are all orphans. I'm not surprised. But setting aside the militaristic dressing, the YTDI isn't much different from a standard boarding school. I'm sorry. Compared to how Stop's first few batches of field agents were housed, the accommodations here are downright luxurious. Still, that's comparing volunteer soldiers to abandoned children. An analogy no one should make. And the children meals consist of lab script. Why? If I'm running late, I settle on an apple and a protein bar. If I'm feeling unhealthy, maybe a toaster strudel. Obviously, people enjoy flavor in their food. There's no need for them to eat tasteless pellets. They're humans, not lab rats. Surely nutritious, filling meals aren't out of the budget? A flashback to the YTDI's buildings is shown. After all, the education is world class. I suspect that Stop's spending a lot of money there. On top of that, the YTDI is immaculate. The building's practically sparkling. If my shoes track dirt as I walk in, it's wiped away every time I walk out. It's ironic how such a clean place can make me feel so dirty. Damn. I'm gonna tattoo that on my goddamn That's hard. That's a caption. Speaking of treating humans like lab rats, that boy, C0-458, for formal reasons, I can't mention it in recording sessions, but I know his name is Pavel. Was taking his name necessary? Are they that concerned about observer bias? It might be the only thing his parents ever gave him. So they were given to the orphanage. So they might have had, no. They had parents and their parents died. There you go. Okay. Why scrub it away like it's a stain to be removed? The boy is lonely too. Yes, sure, but she isn't part of his squadron. His pre-assigned social group. His squad mates frequently exclude him out of the class. I bet that blonde boy is a part of it. They don't want him to play with. They don't let him play with them. So he's often in the arts and craft center, sewing or knitting by himself. I think he'd be less lonely if the teachers didn't pit the kids against one another. So you change the entire system for one child? But that's not to say this doesn't happen a lot. I need to stop shaking everything. At least Pavel's allowed to have hobbies. I know he likes superheroes, so I'll bring him some comics from the YTDI's library. I suspect the books are vetted, but if I'm lucky, I might find something that'll make him smile. Maybe I can even use it to teach him something new. Doesn't seem like any of the YTDI teachers care enough about personalizing the learning experience. Sound of paper turned. Oh, I also brought a pack of stickers for him. Do boys his age think grape stickers are cool? Now that I've written this, I realize I might come across as embarrassing. Maybe grape is lame. Maybe orange is the way to go. God, I don't know anymore. Guess there's only one way to find out. D. Okay. So I get it. So the documents are like Dr. Deidre, and the notes is my personal account. Me, D, which is what Angela calls me, or Dr. Whatever, Dr. T or whatever her name was. And I know her first name is Angela, right? So that's a cool little thing. That's very cool. And now we go on the computer. Interview with C0458-458. I keep forgetting that. June 17th. What? What did I just say? June 12th, 2070 something. I be saying the most random. Bro was so happy. Why are you so happy? On the computer screen, Deidre and Pavel are in Pavel's dorm room. Pavel is dancing on the spot in excitement before he begins his interview.
All right, CO458, I've started recording.
You're gonna read for me?
Before you fall over from all that wiggling.
Yay!
Alright, let's go. I'm just super excited. I'm glad to hear that. But you can relax. We're just talking today. What do you mean by that? We're just talking today. What would you do on some other day? Really? Question mark? Why are you surprised? This is disgusting. Phew. Phew. My cheeks are numb from all that grinning. I can imagine. I did the same thing in my school photos. You did? Mm-hmm. But I stopped because, well, it made me look like a dork. Harsh, but true. How'd you? You still kinda do. Aw, that's crazy. Bro, just... No, that hurt. that hurt. She felt that. Right. Have you ever been called something like that before? He had to have been. A dork? No, never. You're a cap. Look at him. Well, maybe a few times. Look at him. But the other kids don't know anything, so it's their loss. Aw, man. What don't they know? That when I grow up, such a head-ass statement. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a super famous, super pretty, and super pretty. I'm gonna be what? What do you mean pretty? You're a dude. You're a boy. What do you mean pretty? And I'm gonna have 1 billion friends. Damn, he's lonely as shit. I can see it now. But we're starting to veer off topic, and I only have so much time with you. So let's get right to business. Okay, headass. What do you want to know? For today, I want to ask you 3 questions. Pop quiz, huh? Okay. I'm ready to go. Good. First, how did you come to be here? What do you mean? I mean, before you lived here, and you were part of the YTDI, where did you live? Well, before I got here, I lived in an orphanage. Oh. And what was that like? I don't remember much, but it was pretty lonely. Damn. There weren't many others there? No, there was a whole bunch of us. But we shared rooms and beds and the adults' attention. What? You weren't treated as an individual? Yeah, I wasn't treated as an individual. A lot of us ran around and it was pretty noisy, but I was pretty bored. I was always bored. When it wasn't mealtime, school time, or chorus time, or chore time, I was stuck in the common room with most of the others. And cause we had to share so much, we fought all the time. Oh. Yeah. Like one time, I wanted to play with the Scrabble board, but another girl said I couldn't have it cause all I did was trace the board's grid with my fingers. So I said to her, "Nuh-uh, that's how you play Scrabble." And then she said, "You're always doing stuff wrong." And then I made a face at her. And then she pulled my hair. And then you both got into trouble, right? Yeah. I scratched her and she started crying. Yeah, that boy scratched her across the face too. He's saying I just scratched her. I know he went across her face like these. I already could see it. So I got punished. I found the rule book later. She was right. I was playing the game wrong. And you scratched her in the face? You're a bad dude. I said sorry, but by the way, I played but the way I played was fun too. Interesting. I skipped some, bro, but I can't go back. You seem different than most of the others here. How are you picked for this program? I don't know. One day, these people in white clothes came to the orphanage. They didn't want to play or talk or anything. They just watched us for a week or so. Then, this loud person told me and a bunch of other kids that we had a fright. I mean, a bright future ahead of us. And then they brought us here. You must have come a long way. I don't think so. I fell asleep on the bus because I couldn't sleep the night before. But when we got here, it wasn't even lunchtime. I see. Ooh, so the orphanage is specifically for this. Next question. Are you getting along with your squadron? And when I say for this, I mean for like the initiative or whatever the heck they're doing. We're all supposed to get along with our squadron. I know. But it's okay, you can be honest. Okay. Most of my squad mates are boring apple polishers. They hate me because the teachers get mad at me. What? They hate me just because the teachers get mad at me and make us stay in class for an extra 10 minutes. It's not my fault class is dull. Yes, I mean, I almost said yes it is. I need to stop shaking. And it's not like my doodles are bothering anyone. Did you know any of your squad mates back at the orphanage? No. For some reason, I was put in a different squad from everyone else I know. Dang, I gotta stop shaking. Squad sorting must be done randomly. Trying to avoid pre-established social grouping. Sorry, just had to jot something down. What about your roommate? What do you think of her? Roommate? You mean Shiri? Well, she's really quiet most of the time. But once you get to know her, she's really smart and kind. Most important, I gotta stop shaking. God. She's my best friend. Yeah, look at him with his crooked teeth. I love him. This is my guy right here. This is my dude. I remember. You told me that when you introduced her to me. Yep. She's also my first friend. And I guess my only one. When school's done, we talk about stuff and do things together. I mean, that sounds... Oh, and she teaches me things. Oh my god, what's wrong with me, bro? Ugh, get me out of here. Like a few weeks ago, she taught me how to do this with my hair. So that's why you have a hairband there. I wear it all the time now. Anything else you do together? Filling in coloring books? Playing Mary's Mac or Sailor Went to Sea? I'm gonna sneeze. Or reread. Though Shiri's way of doing, Shiri's way, dang, though Shiri's way better, damn, get me out of here. Okay, calm down. Though Shira's way better than me at it, like way better. I heard the teacher say she was 2 reading levels ahead of the rest of her squad. Wow, that's impressive. I know, right? She's so cool. And that brings me to my third and final question. When Shira's not around, what do you like doing in your spare time? Sewing a knitting. When it's It's break time. I go to the arts and crafts room and make stuff. So far I've made a placemat, and a headband, and a scarf. I can show you them sometime if you want. I'd love to see what you've made. Yay! As for the other stuff, the other teachers say it's not proper literature, but I like reading comics. He's supposed to be like the relatable kid. There's a lot less words than Shiro's books, but they're filled with cool pictures. I wish my art was that cool. I'm sure you'll get there with practice. Oh, my nose is itchy now. Heh, I'm one step ahead of you. That's why I do them in class. So I can get good, fast. Bars. Anything else you enjoy doing? Well, there's lots of stuff I want to try, but class and homework's always in the way. Bleh. I'm sorry. I hope you can get more free time in the future. Yeah, me too. Alright then. I think that's a good place to stop today. I think that's a good place for us to stop too. Let me go ahead and... Okay, that was the first episode of Protoviolence. It was a bit long, I think. I don't know how long it's gonna actually be once I start like chopping it up and stuff. I have to get a few clips and get them together. So far I'm having a good time. I like the characters. It's rolling pretty slow. I expected to see some semblance of gore and something like that at the beginning, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it's gonna really ease into it. It's gonna be a pretty like slow burn. And then once it gets hot, it gets hot. I think I did find this in the psychological horror section of visual novels. So, you know, I'm expecting it to heat up at some point. But yeah, that was the video. I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the series. It's probably gonna be about 5-6 parts, something like that. Episodes gonna be close to an hour 30 maybe. Yeah, had a good time. See you next time. Peace.